Gardening tools that aren't actually gardening tools? That's today's topic on City Steading Plant Life. Hey everybody, and welcome back to City Steading Plant Life, where we grow things, experiment things, and sometimes raid the cleaning closet for tools that we need for the garden. This little tray is my collection of chopsticks and skewers. These wooden friends are perfect for me in the garden. They are multi-purpose tools because not only are they great for poking into the soil, so I have a perfect indentation for adding a seed, but they can also be stuck in soil and used as a support for things that need support at the beginning stages of their life. In a pinch, I've also found chopsticks to be helpful in separating pots that get stuck. You always need some little rigid thing to stick in between those things when they get sucked together. I've had that problem many times in the garden. I'm sure you have as well. Next up is measuring spoons. I have designated spoons, I have designated cups, I have little scoopers of all sorts that I mark for individual things that I need for all of that gardening stuff. Particularly when you get into hydroponics or mushroom growing, you may find that it's really important to measure exact amounts of nutrients. And without designated spoons for that purpose, you really don't want to use the stuff in the kitchen because some of those chemicals aren't good to cross-contaminate. Go to your nearest Goodwill or thrift shop or snag some from the kitchen when your chef is ready to buy a new pair. This may look like an ordinary kitchen sponge, but no, this one's green, which means it's the dedicated gardening sponge. It's really important to make sure that you have your own tools for cleaning things, particularly when you get into hydroponics, that don't have any of that residue from the kitchen. Also, you don't want any residue from your growing to go into the kitchen, right? Keep them separate and keep everybody happy. This is my gardening sponge. It stays here in the gardening studio. I only use it to clean my gardening supplies, and that way I don't have to worry about getting my home chef, aka Brian, angry with me. Another tool that I actually don't have out here right now is a kitchen spatula. That's right, that little plastic or silicone tool is perfect for garden usage. You may find it quite easy to apply specific amounts of soil to those little tiny pots with a spatula, much better than a garden spade. Just make sure that you have your own for the garden and keep those kitchen ones in the kitchen. Another tool that's super easy to come by is an old toothbrush. When those bristles get a little crumbly and are no longer useful for your teethers, it's time to bring it into your garden supply. It's the perfect tool to get into those nooks and crannies that are difficult to reach with other tools. Just make sure that once you're done, you clean it really well and keep it in your garden supply, because the other old toothbrushes are equally as useful in other places in your house. It's my friend, the squirt bottle. You've seen this plenty of times on this channel if you're a frequent viewer. I use this for so many things. Not only is it a great gentle spray for your seedlings without disrupting your seeds or sproutlings, but keeping the water nice and moist if you put it on the mist nozzle, but it's also great to target bugs. If you have a dedicated spray, you can knock off bugs and just treat it like a video game. You're pew, 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 pew. You get rid of all those bugs and have some fun while doing it. There's not one, not two, but 3 common household chemicals that I really love using in the garden environment. One of them is rubbing alcohol. Now, this is really great not only for cleaning and sterilizing things, but it's also quite useful in killing certain insects. Mealybugs in particular do not like getting dried out by alcohol, and so using a Q-tip, another non-gardening tool that's perfect for the garden, and applying alcohol right to those little powdery bugs will get rid of them in a snap. Another common household chemical is bleach. It is really great when properly diluted to clean and sterilize gardening pots, seeding trays, and your pruning shears. Remember that those shears that you love and adore and probably buy new each year because I certainly do, can harbor the pests if you're pruning diseased items. So cleaning them properly between each snip may save you some heartache in the long run. My third household chemical is hydrogen peroxide. It can be another useful thing to sanitize pots. It can help to create a rinse for seeds to prevent mold growth. You just want to make sure that you dilute it properly, and you don't want to put it straight onto delicate roots. This may look just like an ordinary water bottle to you, but to me, it's an important gardening tool, and it's primarily because of its top. This suction top, I don't even know what to call it, but it's the kind that kind of like a built-in straw. It's really helpful for delicately placing water where you want it to go rather than making a big giant mess. I find this top really helpful in refilling my aquaponics. I've tried to use cups, I've tried to use watering cans, and they just spill all over because the stream of water is too thick. If you look at these little vessels here, that's a small diameter. I need a narrow stream of water to make sure that my water gets inside my hydroponic system and not all over the place. So this water bottle may save you a bit of mess. Speaking of applying water directly where you need it, another useful tool is a turkey baster. They're kind of meant for that sort of thing, right? Typically you use a turkey baster to extract a liquid from a thing, but you can use the turkey baster to apply a liquid to a thing as well, and it has another smaller diameter direct stream of water. You can also use this for plants that don't like getting water on their leaves, like succulents and cacti or other delicate plants. You can apply the water specifically to where the plant needs it and avoiding getting it where the plant doesn't like it. Do you need the perfect vessel for harvesting? Why not a laundry basket? They're normally pretty easy to get. They're relatively inexpensive, and you can get them in whatever size you need based on your harvesting needs. Herbs, no problem. They're ventilated. Fruit, it's got handles, pre-built, almost like they thought it was for that, right? Use one of those old laundry baskets that you're not using for your laundry anymore and keep it for the garden. I am constantly foraging the yard for leaves when I'm repotting things because I put the leaves in the bottom of the pots where the holes are so that my soil doesn't go all the way through. But you know what? Another thing that's really good for that, and that's a coffee filter. If you think about it, it's ingenious. They're biodegradable, using the paper ones, of course, and they're going to allow the moisture to strain out, as coffee filters are meant to do, but keep all the soil in your pot where you need it. So there you have it, a cornucopia of household items that are perfect for use in the garden. Do you have your favorite household item that you keep hoarded for your garden needs? Share with us in the comments below so we can all gain some experience. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on City Steading Plant Life.